Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic souls. My name is Dans. This is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. If you've made your way to this reading, I do believe there is a message in here for you. However, if you don't resonate with this reading, that's cool, that's chill. Go check out my channel. There are so many other readings there. I'm sure you'll find something that fits you. So let's get into it. I'm a little bit lower energy than I think I would usually be in these readings because I've just finished work. But I actually get very frustrated when there aren't new readings for me, by me. So if you're feeling that, same, babe, same. So let's get into it. Universe, please, insight and information. What needs to be brought to our attention at this time? What things are maybe not in our focus that we need to bring awareness to, okay? Oh, that card wanted to reverse, but it's not going to, okay? Got two piles, two themes coming up, and then three energies coming in, three different themes or areas of focus. The first being the King of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Immediately, the word is just like withholding. It could be a bit of a financial thing for some of you. You might feel maybe a little bit financially stressed. But what I get is there is a certain King of Cups energy here that is in an energy of kind of keeping everything in. We'll have a look deeper into that and see what is going on there. And we have, we love to see her. The Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, we're definitely seeing some, look, did you know that the Nine of Pentacles is actually the single ladies card? Some of you might be in a situation where you're newly single. Good for you. Good for you. I hope you're doing okay with whatever that situation is. But the reason why I'm saying good for you is because we're immediately followed up by the Sword and the Seven of Cups. It's like action in so many different directions. It's dream casting, it's daydreaming, it's formulating ideas and like having so many different pathways, opportunities open up to you, for you. Immediately I'm like, okay, now is a good time to take advantage of this, but we'll get deeper into what specifically that energy and those cards are about there. And then we have Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. We have a couple of these little repeated cards. This particular this is not the same deck that I used for the last reading, but there are repeated cards. We did have the Four of Swords coming up. We had the Knight of Swords and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. What I am immediately getting from this energy, it's like one of you is like, I'm here and like, let's get through it. Let's cut through it all. Let's cut through the BS. And then the other energy is literally like, run away. And then we have this Four of Swords energy. We'll dig deeper into that, but it seems like there's a bit of a situation that's got to do with some kind of communication. It's all swords. Of course, it's about communication. So let's get deeper into it. Let's first and foremost have a look at this Nine of Pentacles energy. I see you with this, like, all of these pathways ahead of you and this energy of movement, this energy of possibility. Let's see what your guides, we don't need to know. You know what you're thinking of. You know what you're dreaming of. Let's see what your guides have to advise you of in this particular area to make sure that you are making the most of this time and taking advantage of the opportunities and the situation that you're in. Universe, please, insight and information. Automatically, we have Justice. Okay. Can I get some context card on Justice? Okay, immediately I'm getting, and Temperance came up, and the Chariot. Okay, we have higher arcana like coming through for you here. Balance and protection is immediately coming up with Justice card. Like we think about law and we think about that, but I'm seeing the sword, I'm seeing the scales. It is really, really important that you move through this time very protective of yourself, your energy, your ideas. And you are also being very balanced. Like this is an opportunity now for you to take all of your wisdom, all of your experience, and really channel it into a place or multiple places with like an assertiveness and a confidence that you haven't held before. So it's really, really, really important to make sure you're not like getting too overexcited and overworking yourself. You might think that this is the time to finally like do everything and do all the things. And it's like, let's make this sustainable. Yeah. Let's create sustainable habits, sustainable patterns, making sure that you are timelining. If you're doing multiple projects, if you're a multiple projects babe, that you are timelining things in a workable way. Because the last thing you need is some hit to your self-esteem because you timelined something or you set too ambitious of a goal and then things started to fall and then you're like, oh, can I even do anything? Or like even worse, you hit a state of burnout and then it's going to take you so much longer to recover from that and then kind of get back on that horse. Really, really, really important to balance your healing, your growth, and your work at the same time, and like the self-care that should be going on. If you are someone who's found yourself in a situation where you're just only having to take care of you, then take advantage of this and make sure that you are taking care of you. We have the Temperance and we have the Chariot coming up as well. I think that all of this is really a reminder. We just have these solo figures in their higher arcana power, being protective, being loving, and driving the action forward. Those are the big things that your guides want you to do. It's like, I don't think you need advice on this. This just feels like a reminder of like what you should, like the energies that you should be inhabiting. It's just a reminder. I think you already know this. I think this isn't news to you. It's just like a, make sure that these three things are your focus, that you are being protective and balanced with your time, that you are continuously cleansing, healing your energy, registering your energy, like checking in on that and making that progress forward. Taking the action to move forward. I keep just getting this like balance, protection, balance and protection, balance and protection. And action and so much love. It's so exciting as I tap into this energy. Like there just seems to be this, there's this excitement there, but it doesn't feel like chaotic. It feels like sometimes excitement can feel like boiling water, you know, like it just goes, you know, and it just like starts splattering everywhere until it like spills out of the pot. But it's not quite that. It feels like embers of a fire as it's like starting to catch, but not like grabbing onto things. It's just like it's just these simmering little embers that are like growing. That's what it feels like. It's like going to grow into this huge warmth and light. That's what I feel. So whatever you're doing, babe, you keep cultivating that. And I think this is just a big affirmation that like, this is the time for you now. This is the time for you to focus on you. And just drive forward all of your absolutely crazy, wild, overambitious dreams. But make sure you're doing that in a balanced and protected way. Okay. I want to get into that like communication situation last because let's have a look at this King of Cups with the Four of Pentacles energy. I'm getting that this is like an energy around you. So let's get some context on that. Universe, please, insight and information. I just kind of got the thought that maybe this is someone close to a beach, or maybe this is someone that you've been close to a body of water with. Okay. Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Okay. We've got a lot of these messengers coming through. Communication with honesty and emotion and like ultimate love offering, Knight of Cups. I'm not trying to play into your delulus. I don't know what this situation is for you, but it looks like someone who has been maybe, I feel like withholding is like, it's not withholding. It's not like they have something of yours that they're keeping away from you. You know, I feel like it's more, they're just keeping to themselves. I think something's going to come forward from there. Can I get some more context on that? Any more? Yeah, and then the Four of Wands. Yeah. Okay. This message was coming through earlier today. If you're worried about a situation to do with someone who maybe feels a bit distant from you, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's going to resolve itself. You don't need to worry about it. That's what the energy is coming from here. It's like, you actually don't need to worry about this. Worrying about it is just going to drain your energy. An incoming thing will come when it's ready. Yeah. That's just to put your mind at ease. There's nothing else that's going to come from this energy right now from in the reading, because your guides don't want you to know. But what your guides want you to know is that, like, it'll happen when it happens, and thinking about it's just going to drain you. So whatever will be, will be. Oh my gosh, here I am quoting songs again. Ugh, you know I'm back on my BS when I'm quoting songs in the readings. Girl, okay. Let's look at this swordsy situation. Someone's running. Someone is running away. Keep on running away. Who's that? Wolfpack. I was like, wait. You all ever have songs or like artists that you can't listen to because they're like associated with a really traumatic time in your life? Right then I was like, wait, how do I know that it was Wolfpack, which is an amazing band? Like, don't get me wrong. Wolfpack, Snarky Puppy, Tom Misch, all amazing artists that I can no longer listen to. Because trauma. Anyways, that's why I was like, because I heard it in a voice that was not one that I ever want to hear in my head. And then I was like, ugh. But what is that band? And that was like one of those bands that is on the banned list. Oh my God. Girl, go to bed. All right. I'm avoiding getting into this energy. I'm avoiding getting into this. Okay. We have the High Priestess. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Magician. The Hierophant. One more. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like the context cards or the advice, the advice that's coming from this situation here, if you feel like you've been in any weird communication situations with people, or if you feel like there's someone who is running away, or if you're the person that's running away, I'm getting that this is more just advice for you and your energy. It's like acknowledgement of this situation that's going on, but the advice for you specifically is, number one, this is really neither here nor there. And I feel like you know this. I almost feel like you know that this is just a distraction away from you fully giving yourself time. Time, energy, attention. And there is a personal evolution that you are going through. That is so evident through these cards, because every time we try and get into the energies around you, everything is being pushed back. Like, that's the big message coming from your guides. It's like, can we focus on what we're supposed to be focusing on, which is you? And you kind of like, I can feel in this reading that are like, oh no, but I want to know about this situation, and I want to know about, no. You guides are like, no, we're not doing that. Because you should be focusing on you, and you know you should be focusing on you. They know you should be focusing on you. There is something significant happening right now for you, because you finally have the opportunity to express your inner world in a way that you haven't had the ability to do before. You haven't had the wisdom. You haven't had the wisdom that you have now. You haven't had the intimate connection that you have with your intuition up until this point. Like, it's different now. Your internal world and your connection to it is connected like it never has been. And you're being asked to focus on your craft, focus on your art, focus on your projects, because there is something so unique and special that comes from you. It comes from you. It comes from the culmination of your experiences and the way that you continue to choose to learn and grow and integrate all of these different things into a version of you that is so bright and empowering and magnetic and accepting. And it sounds too like simple to say, but it's just love. I feel like you emanate this love. I feel like as I say that, you like might be one of those people that kind of resists that. You know how like you might have people in your life that are like, they are just a light. They are just so warm. Like, everyone loves them. And maybe you don't think that you're one of those people, but you are. And whatever it is that you do, and whatever it is that you're currently going to make, or the path that you're about to take, or the multiple things that you're working on, it has such a big impact. I am about to start crying. It has such a big impact on the people that are in the audience of it, that receive it, that are in your energy. It's like every bad, horrible thing that you have alchemized into this unconditional love version of you is just like such a beacon, such a North Star for so many people. And like, that's why this message keeps getting like redirected. It's like the time of you being distracted and drained from things that would take away from putting that time onto you. It's like, it's done. Like, this is the moment now. And it's like, you've been waiting for this time for so long. This is the time now. Maybe you're just not in the practice of giving yourself the time and attention that you actually truly deserve, that you've been constantly like pouring into other people. I think you already are this, but you are destined to be a role model and a teacher and an inspiration, a North Star to people. Oh, there's a little bunny. There's a little bunny in the, I know you can't see it. I actually have a little bunny stuffed toy on my bed. I actually have two of them, but one in particular that's like the one I cuddle every night. Because I got it for Easter, because it was part of the Easter egg hunt that my parents threw. But I grew up with like, you know how little kids have like one stuffed toy that they just like constantly carry around? I carried around this bunny to the point where like the insides of the bunny, it was just like the cotton material, because I'd hugged it so much the stuffing had just like worn away into nothing. So it was just like a head and like little feet attached to this big pillowcase pocket of it, what used to be a bunny shape. I I don't know what else to say to that. Like, this is really a time to focus on you. It's really, really, really a time to focus on you. I hope that you're carving out that time and you're being really deliberate. I know that there might be a bit of a learning curve for you to go on to allow yourself to place that attention on you, and also to like get into the actual like routine habit of sitting yourself down and letting yourself put the work in on you. If you're anything like me, where you've been pouring your energy into other people because you're an of service, community-based, heart-led baddie, like, I get it. It literally gets so hard to like try and break out of the habit of like finding someone to message or something to do that's not just like you. Now's the time for new habits to be forming, and know that this isn't a selfish thing that you're doing. Like, what I feel like I'm about to say this, but maybe you aren't going to believe this, but like what you have to share is actually so valuable and needed and important. And for a lot of people, it's going to be not quite life-changing, but it's like, what is life-changing for us? Like, what is significant? Sometimes it's like one little quote on a reel or a TikTok, and that changes our outlook for the week. Or it's this artist's album that, you know, we put on all of the time whenever we're sad, or whenever we're going to the gym, or whenever we feel like everything is hopeless, and we put that one song on because it helps us feel better. It's like, it's not any one particular thing that changes us, but we all have a multitude of things that we use and we have to remind us of ourselves, of our truest selves, of our power, of our worth, of our value. And what you have to offer is that for people. Now, it isn't going to be the thing that is like life and death for someone, but it is going to be something that has a significant impact. It absolutely is, and that's worth it. If it changes someone's day or someone's week, that has this incredible ripple effect on their life, on the people that interact with them. Like, I am a culmination of the artists I listen to, the books I've read, my friends' advice, and they listen to certain artists I don't listen to, and books that I've never read, and they pass on this information to me, and I hold it, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm a better person now, and I'm a more loving person to myself now because of this thing. Like, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. What you have is so valuable in that way. So make sure that you're spending the time to, whatever it is that you're cooking up, get it out there. Spend the time on it. Like, please. Okay, let's pull some oracle cards. Okay. This might be one of my favorite readings. Oh. I'm glad. Okay. Okay, let's get a couple of oracle cards. One. Oh, you want to come out? Oh, three there, and one from here. Okay. So many oracle cards, okay. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. What did I just say about you being a light and a North Star? The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. You're at this place. These embers are burning and about to turn into this fire. You are like moving and elevating into this new space. And then mirror, who or what is triggering you? I think this is a little bit of like a thematic inspiration. Maybe this is something that you can take with you. Look at what is distracting you and what is feeding into that, or look at what is triggering you. What is making you feel alive? What is making you feel upset? Being triggered doesn't have to necessarily be just negative emotions. It can be positive ones as well. So What is triggering you? What is triggering you? What is making you feel? Maybe that can be a good place for you to start getting the juices flowing. And then lastly, stay open to the good and beautiful things, magic mushrooms, miracles, fairy energy opening up. Don't rule anything out just yet. No hard lines. Except when it comes to your safety, then boundaries. But I think that things could be happening for you in a way that you totally don't expect. So expect the unexpected and be open to it. Oh, I've loved this. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't just go to bed. Okay, amazing. I love y'all. I love being in your energy. I hope I get to see you again soon. I hope I get to be here again soon, which is really my choice. We'll see. Sometimes, you know what? I'll see you soon. All right. Thanks for spending this time with me. I'll see you in the next reading.